Good morning, students. In last video class, we have studied about women causing diseases by microorganisms. Okay, in this video class, you can go with the disease causing microorganisms in animals as well as in plants. Okay, if you see in animals, the microorganisms causing diseases, not only in animals, in plants, human beings, the microorganisms are going to cause. The scientist called as Robert Koch in the 1876 discovered the bacterium. Okay, he discovered the bacterium which is going to cause Bacillus anthracis, which causes anthrax disease. Anthrax disease, which is going to cause in human beings. It's a dangerous disease. It looks like just like fungus, where the bacterium are said to be forming group together and causing the disease. They are given in other animals. For example, anthrax is a dangerous human and cat disease caused by bacterium, that is anthrax disease. For the mouth disease of cattle is caused by virus. Some of the viral diseases is caused in animals as well as in human beings also, that is mouth disease caused by virus. Let us move on to the disease causing microorganisms in plants. Okay, if we see several microorganisms cause diseases in plants. Okay, if you see in agricultural field, we can see different types of diseases. The disease which is caused through bacteria called as bacterial disease, which is caused through virus called as viral disease, which is caused through fungus called as fungal disease. You can see different types of diseases caused in wheat, paddy, rice, potato, sugarcane, orange, apple, and then diseases reduce the yield of crops. If once disease attacks in plants means cropland means what is going to happen? Usually the yield will be decreased. For some such plant diseases, they can be controlled by the use of certain chemicals which kill the microbes. We are using certain chemicals. We are spraying that chemicals to our crop field and controlling that microbes. Just they have given a table also. Plant diseases, microorganism, mode of transmission. Citrus canker disease, which is caused through bacteria, mode of transmission, air. Citrus canker in citrus plant, that is lemon plant. Rust of wheat, which is caused through fungi. Rust disease, which is caused in wheat, like it's like caused through air, seeds. Next, yellow veinous mosaic of bindi, okra. Okay, it's a plant, okra plant, which is causing this viral disease, virus, mode of transmission, insect. Next is food poisoning. We have heard the word about food poisoning. Food poisoning in the sense, just I will explain. Food poisoning in the sense where the food is said to be completely contaminated. If we eat that contaminated or smell the food, which causes food poisoning. For example, when we are going to any function, we have heard, okay, where the food is prepared and kept for a long time, okay, or any microbes are going to attack on that food, and if you take that food automatically, which causes food poisoning. Its indication is like vomiting sensation. Vomiting will be occurred if we eat that food. That's one they have explained, because of microorganisms only. They are going to spoil the food. Next is food preservation. In last chapter we have studied crop production and management. How we are going to store the food. We are storing the food grains in the godows like that. For example, if we take bread and left unused under moist condition, it's attacked by the fungus. Microorganisms spoil our food. Spoiled food emits bad smell and has a bad taste and changed color. Spoiling of food of chemical reaction. Here they have given Paheli bought some mangoes but she could not eat them for a few days. Later he found that they were spoiled and rotten, but she knows that the mango pickle her grandmother makes does not spoil for a long time. She is confused. For example, if we brought mango and if we kept for long time, automatically the mango will spoil, contaminate. But we are preparing mango pickle by our grandmothers in our home, that will be not spoiled because we are preserving, we are taking some care, precautionary measures, we are taking some ingredients, we are mixing not to spoil that mango, and we are protecting in dark condition so that mango pickle will not spoil. Let us study some common methods to preserve food in our homes. We have to save it for the attack of microorganisms. They have given some chemical method. They have given preservation by common salt, preservation by sugar, preservation by oil and vinegar, heat and cold treatment, storage and package. They have given different methods. First we can see, for preservation purpose we are using chemical method. Chemical in the sense, salts and edible oils are the common chemicals generally used to check the growth of microorganisms. Therefore they are called preservatives. Salts and edible oil are called as a preservatives. We had salt or acid preservatives to pickles to prevent the attack of microbes. To the pickle, what we are doing, we are adding a salt, that is a chemical that is going to preserve our food without not attack microbes, which contains sodium benzoate and sodium metabisulfite are common preservatives. These are also used in jams and squashes to check their spoilage. We are from the bakery, we are taking jams, squashes. Okay, they are stored for many long time, like their expiry date is like 1 year, 2 years, like that. Why they are maintaining that much use time is because of this adding a preservatives. Next, preservation by common salt. Common salt has been used to preserve meat and fish for ages. Meat and fish are covered with dry salt to check the growth of bacteria. Salt is also used to preserve amla, raw mangoes, tamarind, etc. Okay, usually in our daily home we are using a common salt. We are applying that common salt to the fish and we are storing for some time, where bacteria is said to be not attacked, and also preserve amla, raw mangoes, tamarind, etc. Preservation by sugar. Here jams, jellies and squashes are preserved by sugar only. Sugar reduces the moisture content, which inhibits the growth of bacteria which spoil food. Here sugar also, which is going to inhibit the growth of bacteria which is going to spoil our food. Next, preservation by oil and vinegar. Use of oil and vinegar prevents the spoilage of pickles because bacteria cannot live in such an environment. Vegetables, fruits, fish and meat are often preserved by this method. Next, heat and cold treatment we are giving. Heat and cold treatment in the sense, mother boiling the milk in the kitchen and stored. Boiling kills many microorganisms. Similarly, we keep our food in a refrigerator. Low temperature inhibit the growth of microbes. Why does the milk that comes in packets not spoiling? My mother told me that the milk is pasteurized. What is pasteurization? Pasteurization in the sense where milk is boiled for certain degree Celsius and kept that for 15 to 13 seconds, and that will be chilled and stored, because they are taking some measures pasteurization milk can be consumed without boiling as it is free from harmful microbes. The milk is heated to above 70 degrees Celsius for 15 to 30 seconds and then suddenly chilled and stored. By doing so, it prevents the growth of microbes. This process was discovered by Louis Pasteur. It is called as pasteurization. Pasteurization is nothing but it is a process for the storage of milk. It was discovered by the scientist Louis Pasteur. What is pasteurization process means? Where the milk is said to be boiled for 70 degrees Celsius and that will be for time in the sense within 30 seconds 70 degrees Celsius they are said to be boiling and immediately they are kept for chilled means cooled and stored in the packets. Next is storage and packaging. These days dry fruits and even vegetables are sold in sealed airtight packets to prevent the attack of microbes. If you see in malls, okay, in any big malls or anything in some like any vegetable markets, they are storing the vegetables and fruits in the packets because not to attack any microbes. Okay. Still last one class is required to complete this chapter. That is last concept is nitrogen fixation. We can see in next class. Thank you.